All right, guys, I'm back with another one. Got something in from a friend of mine. We're going to check it out right now. It's a possible Holy Grail item, at least in my opinion. I will say about the Holy Grail, I think the Holy Grail is the Holy Grail, like the actual cup. But anyway, in the collecting world, it's a little different. Things like I'm fixing to open could be considered a Holy Grail. I'm going to open it from the back here, just because I don't want to show the person's name. But so this is a freebie. This is a care package from a friend of mine who came to visit me. I guess it's been about 3 months ago or 4 months ago. Not sure when it was. And we were just looking through things, and he said he had some stuff for me. And so he sent it. And so we're going to check it out now. All right, let's set you down. And let's see what's inside. I don't want to jinx anything, but there could potentially be something pretty amazing in here. If so, that would be amazing. All right, I'm going to pull some of this stuff out, make sure I'm seeing everything. Okay. All right, first thing first. Oh, look at that. So here's one of the items that he sent. It's called Toot Fruit. I've actually never seen this before. That is really cool. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm looking for a date here. I don't see a date. I actually remember seeing him buy this back in the day. I think that's what it was. But that is so cool. Look at that, guys. So again, this is called Toot Fruit. I'm looking for just a damn maker. Okay, best sweet. Okay, I guess I was just looking for awesome candies. I was assuming they made this, but they didn't. Top's a little funky there, isn't it? Looks like it might got cut off or something, but that is really cool. So thank you for sending that. But that is not what I wanted to show you. I did peek at this when it came out of the box, and it is in fact what I thought it was. So let me show you real quick. So I don't know if you've ever seen Willy Wonka Punkys candy from 1985, but this is what they look like, or 1986 rather. Just an awesome candy product, right up my alley with like a novelty theme. Here's one of the boxes, and here's another one. Has some candy stains on it, as you can see. But this was made by Willy Wonka back in the day, back in the 80s. I love the theme. As you can see, they come with different characters. But if you look on the back, there's an ad for a funky Punkys ball. And for years and years, I've been looking for one of these. And I have never actually seen one of these before in person. And back in the day, I didn't try to order one. I don't even remember if I ever bought a Punkys when I was a kid. I just don't remember. But my friend, look at this. He sent one. Just into the garbage archive, a vintage 1986 Willy Wonka Punkys ball. Can't believe this day has finally come. As you can see, it's obviously him. The only way to get this was to send in the UPC symbols right here, plus $1.50 of postage. It says allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery, and one has just been discovered. That is so cool. I can tell it bounces, by the way. Let's see if we can bounce it here. Yeah, bounces. It's made out of that stuff, that bouncy stuff. That is so cool. Thank you so much. I've got to say his name. His name is Casey. Good friend of mine. I've known him for like 15 years at this point. He just hooked his boy up with a Punkys Bouncy Ball Premium, Candy Premium toy. Dude, this is exactly what I needed. This is just incredible. So let me go back through what came in the mail today. I got a care package from a friend of mine who visited me and as a gift sent me some things. He sent me this very cool, probably late 90s, early 2000s. I'm going to have to look it up because there's no date on it. But this is by Best Sweets. And I'm not seeing a web address, an internet address. So this could be 90s. Very cool. This also is right up my alley with novelty candy. God, I really do love this. But the holy grail is finally a Willy Wonka Punkys ball. Look at that. Hands are shaking. That's incredible. Incredible. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a little video, a post about this. I'll get a good picture for everyone and get that thing posted. That's awesome. Maybe get some punk music in the background. How about that? And let's look at it one more time. So if you've never seen these are one of the all-time classic candy boxes. Punkys. Anyone remember those? I love these boxes, even though they're stained and stuff. These are the only two I've ever come across. So I'm noticing on this Woolworth price sticker, it does say 1987 on it. Let me get you in there. So December 17th, 1987. But yeah, look at that, guys. Incredible. I will be back with one more video. I don't know if it's going to be today. It might be tomorrow. It might even be Friday. Let me get this thing standing. All right, there. Ha! Damn. Here we go. Let's get some cheap toys around it. I bought this recently. I opened this on Facebook. It also came with some other oranges. I just impulsively bought them. I don't need them. But these are new to the collection as well. Yeah, sometimes I do live streams on Facebook. You'll just have to find me in some of the Garbage Pail Kid groups. This is just a random extra atom bomb I have, neon red. But yeah, look at that, guys. One more time. A 1986 Punkys ball has been discovered. Wow. Can't believe I'm holding this after all these years of looking for these online. Searching for this, that's the problem. Because I imagine a lot of people, after 40 years, they don't know what this went with. Is it a mad ball? Is it just some random vending machine? I will say this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Would be, this is, let's compare it to a cheap toy. It's the size of Alice Island. So it's got a really good size to it. But I just cannot believe. Notice it's missing some paint on the teeth. But baby, that is incredible. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed at least some of that. How could you not? Just so happy to finally have this found. I can mark it off what I call my walk-away list. I have a list that if I find everything off this list, I'm leaving the hobby forever. I'll never do it, but I'll never find everything, but this was actually on my walk-away list, so I can finally scratch it out. Man, I can't stop touching this thing and talking about it. Sorry, I'll get out of here. I'm rambling, I know. I'm just so excited. That is so cool. Wow. All right, guys, I'll see you either later today or maybe tomorrow or even Friday. I do have one more video coming up. I noticed there's a package coming in from another friend of mine who is sending me a care package. I did I just want to show you one more thing. I did pick this up. I did pick this up today. I think I honestly already had this, but it's been out for, I guess, about a year or so. But yeah, so squirms, nuclear squirms, gummy worms. There's nothing amazing about the candy itself. I think in my other example, I think I ate them. But anyway, I'm going to keep this sealed. It has a pretty good mascot. It has a worm with a, construction helmet on or hat on. But yeah, you can look for these. They're still out and about. They're kind of hard to find, honestly, but you might run across this. I think it's a good pickup if you want like a novelty gummy worm package. That's not made by Trolley. Trolley has a bunch of those. All right, guys. See you guys in the next one. Russ Van out one more time. Wow. Punkys ball discovered. Let's celebrate.